When life adds a new ache, stiffens your stride, cuts the fun short, slows your hustle, puts the pause on play, Summit Orthopedics Urgent Care is here to pick you up, to dust you off, to get you back to the things that matter most, and to get you back to living life at your Summit.
Welcome to the pinnacle of hockey excellence. At APX Hockey, we redefine what it means to compete, to develop, and to succeed both on and off the ice. Our world-class coaching staff with decades of professional experience are not just mentors, but architects of potential. Here, it's not just about becoming elite, it's about committing to something bigger than yourself. We are APX Hockey. Achieve greatness.
Good morning and welcome to Championship Sunday here from St. Cloud, Minnesota Selects. North versus South. Girls 2016 Championship. This is Landry Brooks with the puck. She'll rip one right on net. Grabbing out of midair is Willa Kotke from Eden Prairie. South will be wearing the blues. And the North will be wearing the whites. Having a bit of a deja vu, I did the Stars of Tomorrow six-pack last Sunday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and now I have the Minnesota Selects about 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Should be a fun day of all-star hockey here on display. Tripped at the blue line is Hattie Moan from Duluth. She goes down, but the puck gets the zone. And dumping it in is Kinley Olsen from Alexandria, and the puck is pinched along the sidewall, and eventually South gets it out. But here's Landry Brooks again. She gains the zone. She gets tripped, and the South team is going to go to the box. Good play there by Brooks. She got the edge, and the defender got her stick in the skates. And we'll see how the North sets up their power play. Nicole Pesta, the head coach for the North, she was also the head coach of the Stars of Tomorrow team. So Nicole Pesta is a power broker on the North side, getting players to come and play in both events back-to-back weekends. Tell you what, I've done it. I did it for one tournament. It was a undertaking for Nicole to do it for two tournaments. She will be rewarded in hockey heaven for that. Thank you, Nicole, for getting all these kids out and playing hockey. That goes off a skate. They're going to call icing on the North. 18:46, two halves of 20 minutes. And we have Joe Ojanen, a.k.a. Joey Memes, to my right here today. He has a rooting interest in this game. If you hear screaming and hollering, that's not the normal fans. That's press box screaming and hollering to my right here. He's been vociferous already. Yeah, your cousin will be screaming and hollering. His cousin's daughter, Eleanor, is number 10 from Cloquet Esco Carlton for the North. She hasn't seen the ice yet. Wait, I'm looking for number 10. She was a star. Oh, she's a starter. Got a little defensive there, didn't she? Little defensive. Woo, already a little defensive this morning. Face off to the left. of North starter Levin Halseth from Moorhead. This one's fired wide. Picked up by Pesta. This is Reeve Pesta. Back to the point. Bergeman's shot's blocked. Pesta gets it, but deflected off the play by Rowan Mason. That one's jumped in. Mason was a superstar last weekend for the East team. Lakeville's treated differently a little bit in the Lakeville and Centennial treated a little bit differently in selects versus Stars of Tomorrow. It was about the two associations that get a little bit different, but that's about it. Graham chips it in. Giving it a chase is Mason. She'll go end-to-end with it if you give her enough time and space. Mason's from Farmington. And now here's Lucy Sari, another Lakeville skater. And Augusta Johnson from the north gets it in, but it's taken away. And here comes Rowan Mason. She is tough. She right-handed. She'll angle in both ways. Weaves, shot, goal. Mason gets the South on the board, short-handed at 17-13 of the first half. South coached by Billy Shacklady. He was a South guy in the Stars of Tomorrow last week with Marty Miele. There's Johnson. Johnson weaves some more, deflected off the puck. Gustafson can't catch up to it. And here's Getz, one of the twins, shot on, poked away by Halseth. And Johnson gets it again. She's knocked off the puck. Good battle there along the sidewall by Hirabashi. That's intercepted. Shot on. Pad save Halseth. And chasing it down is Bloomdahl. She can't get to it. Now gets again. This one's fired just wide. That's number 8, Francis. Francis gets, fires one on. Knocked away. Hirabashi shot. That one goes just wide. She shoots another one off the side of the net. And here comes Cora Gustafson. Cora gets it in. Now firing is Janicki for a goal. Gia Janicki from East Grand Forks ties the score with 15:48 to go in the first half. Janicki with an absolute snipe for the North. South gets it off the draw. Here's Brooks. Landry Brooks. She pokes at it, comes out. Brooks gets it back. Brooks loses it. Now chasing it down is Graham. Nellie Graham goes into the corner. Olson can't pick it up. That's Hallie Olson from Edina. Now Shacklady feeds it out, feeding it back in. And we're going to get icing on the South. Ooh, goalie almost touched it before the goal line. And the referee who was about to blow the whistle, would have to unblow his whistle had she touched it. Nevertheless, we get a face-off to the blocker side of Willicotki. Well, polka, would you call that polka music in the background? I'm not from Wisconsin, so I don't really know. I'm not a polka guy like Joey Meems to my right is, but sound a little polka-y. Uh-oh, here comes Rowan Mason. Has one, looking for two. She dangles. Shot. Blocked. And it goes wide. Mason picking up where she left off last week. Landry Brooks to her forehand, loses it. This one's poked away and dumped in by Brooks. Again, poked in. And that one goes into the corner. And the South will gain control of it. That's Stella Brueggemann from Edina. And bringing it now is Getz. This is Birdie Getz. Great names, Francis and Birdie Getz. From the South. That one goes in a little bit wide. And if I have my radar on properly, and I sometimes do, sometimes don't, I think we have a Matt Carl sighting in the building. His daughter is Audrey Carl from Minnetonka.
Speaking of poking, Wisconsin will be poking their way all the way.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Already started. It's what, 8:17 in the morning, and Joe's already talking about Wisconsin making it. But he leaves out the fact that a kid from Minnesota had to do the work for him. Congratulations to Ben Dexheimer on that, and congratulations to Lucy Seri. She rips one from the point, and the South regains the lead 2-1.
Looks like the one that beat Trey Augustine.
That looked exactly like the one that beat Trey Augustine, and we still haven't discovered, did a glove actually hit that puck?
I think it did.
It had to have, but there's not real good video of it. There was good video of him with a PG, less than PG post-game interview, which I thought was fun to watch, fun to see. Birdie Getz with the assist, and North now attacking the other way. Bobbling it, she can't control it. Is Kotke now back to the point. Good pressure. There's Ojinen with a wrist shot just wide of the net. This one's poked into the corner. Spinning is Roberts. Roberts was on the East. That lost to the West last week in the championship. West is in the consolation. Here's Getz. She stops to her forehand. Nice pass. And a good wrist shot there by Panicook. That one just went wide. Now it's Getz. Getz all day to the backhand. Backhand again. Two big saves by Halseth. Now breaking loose is Janicki again. Janicki's had a good period so far for the North. On the half wall, Bloomdahl clears it out. Gustafson to her forehand, loses it, and chasing it down is Olsen. Ooh, wow, that wasn't very nice. And now a big hit. That's two penalties that could have been called. They got one of them on Olsen. And bringing it out on the delayed penalty is Janicki. Janicki with some wheels, fires one through. And Gustafson, another Cloquet girl, fires one on net. And eventually South gets it, and Olsen will go to the box for a cross check. And North will go on the power play with 11:25 to go in the half. Back to the point. Fed down low, firing it wide. is Maddie Miller from Duluth. Fed through, shot. Oh, just wide, Brooks. This one goes into the corner. This one comes all the way out. Lindahl. Knocked down. Kicking through it. This one comes the other way. Here comes Moan. Fires. Blocked by Getz. Picked up by Miller with a backhander. Taken away by the South. This is Carl, Audrey Carl. She dumps one in, and she'll get a change. And back come Ojanen. Wheels. Ojanen to her forehand shot. Knocked off the puck. Good save there in front by Kotke. Now Miller will chase it down. Maddie Miller. Dumps it in the zone. Picked up by Brueggemann. Brueggemann pokes it through. And now it's Eleanor Ojanen takes away. Now Potter back. Macy Potter from Mankato with a shot and a glove save made by Halseth. Good back and forth action this morning here in St. Cloud. Brooks can't control it. Graham now for the North. Nellie Graham from Alexandria. Chips it in. But collecting it quite easily was Shack Lady. Shack Lady loses it. Now it's Mason. Mason trying to go end-to-end again. Gets cut off by the North forecheck. Shack Lady clears it, but not all the way out yet. North has got something to say about that. Then Shack Lady gets it. PJ Shack Lady takes it in, fires it into the corner. Goes wide, picked up by Swart. Gabby Swart from Hibbing. Wheels, loses it, gets it back. And now the other way comes the South. That's Riley Darwitz from Apple Valley Burnsville. That's chipped in. Delayed offsides, waved. Now after it goes Garamone. A lot of Duluth players. Great to see Duluth making a surgence in girls hockey. And the South called for a delayed offsides. They didn't get back in time. We have a face-off with 8:11 to go in the half. 7-6 shots on goal advantage for the South. They lead 2-1. Goals by Sari and Rowan Mason for the South, and a goal by Janicki for the North. Good pressure there by Gustafson. Long-time UMD Bulldog play-by-play guy. Kerry Rod. His granddaughter is Cora Gustafson. I had a chance to meet her last weekend in Eden Prairie at the Stars of Tomorrow. Gets, moves it off, out to Pantacook. Pantacook can't control it. Firing it, gets shot on, and a save made by Halseth. Francis and Birdie Getz for the South have definitely made their impact quickly here. In this one, off the draw, Olsen spinning, And she can't keep it in. Puck goes out to the neutral zone. Team's battling for it. Ojanen. Pokes at it. Now it's picked up by Moan. Hattie Moan. Moan loses it. Eventually they poke it through. And that one goes wide. Now it's poked out. And Brooks with it. Brooks kicks it through and eventually into the corner. And it comes out. Good break. Now all alone, Parpart. Shot. Goal! Hadley Parpart from Waseca gives the South a 3-1 lead. What a great name, Parpart. P-A-R-P-A-R-T. Oop, there it is. 3-1 lead for the South.
Here's your scoring for Team South. Goal scored by number 3, Hadley Parpart. Unassisted, after goal, 13:50 of period number 1. That's Team South scoring and Parpart unassisted at the 13:50 mark of the first period.
Big lead for the South. And Mason gets loose. Can she up their lead to 3? This was a big save there by Halseth. In the corner, Mason feeds it back out. That's stolen. And the speedster, Gabby Swart, gets loose. We've been waiting for this. Swart with a wrister. Goal! Gabby Swart cuts the lead to 1. Man, she can fly. Her burst between blue lines was what made the difference there. She got going and nothing the South D could do about it. And now it's 3-2.
Scoring for Team North. Goal scored by number 11, Gabby Swart. Unassisted after the goal 14:48 of period number 1. That's Team North scoring and Swart unassisted at the 14:48 mark in the first period.
Poked in, Hirabashi, out. Picked up by Shack Lady. 3-2 lead for the South. Shots 10-8 in favor of the blue. And a trip on the South. They've definitely had a few trips to the box so far this morning. And the goalie will come out. Halseth. And eventually, South gets control. And we'll get a face-off. In the South zone, this was Getz Birdie with a bogey on that one. 4:02 to go. In the half. Moan on the draw. Gets it back. Ojanen bounces one in off of a skate. And eventually they'll clear it. And icing wave. Bloomdahl will chase it. Decora Bloomdahl from Hermantown Proctor. There's a backdoor wide open. And a big save there by Hallseth on a wrist shot by Parpart. That would have been Parpart's second. Now off to the races, Brooks. Brooks, 2-on-1, cuts into her forehand shot. Trickling, goal! Brooks ties the score at 3 apiece. Landry Brooks for the North, ties it. And a little Superman open the cape celebration. Gotta like that. Brooks again to her forehand, picks it up, fires, deflected, puck bouncing, just like that. The North was down 3-1, and they're right back in it, going for the lead.
16:36 of period number 1. That's Team North scoring. Brooks unassisted at the 16:36 mark of the first period.
Picking up Pesta. Good battle there by Swart to keep it in. Pesta taken away. Garamond can't get it. Now Olsen back for the South. South can't keep it in. Now it's Garamond. Taken away. Parpar rips one off the wall. Into the zone. Chasing it down is Westover from Bemidji. Evie Westover. We get an offsides on the South. Tie score 3-3. Late in the first half. 2:32 to go. Good coaching job by both Nicole Pesta and Billy Shacklady. To get their teams here to the championship. Siri dumps it in. It's taken away by the speedster, Swart. Swart taken down and eventually held in by Graham. Mason back. Mason. She'll bring it in. Takes it wide. Fires. Knocked down. And bringing it out is Swart. Swart, just fanned on the pass. Picked up by Potter. Graham slaps it away. Now it's Gustafson. Gustafson goes down. Right inside the zone. Now she gets it back. Dangles, pokes at it, can't get it in. Puck's just leaving the zone. Girls get back on side nicely. Gustafson goes after it hard. Good challenge there. Put on by Janicki. Janicki loses it. Now Johnson clears it out for the North. Potter takes it right away and then dumps it in the zone. Westover will pick it up. Westover back to her forehand. Sweeps it across. Held in by Shacklady. Now they'll play a little catch with it on the far wall. And Johnson with it. Dangles a couple. She'll take it to the wide side across the checkered line and gain the zone. Now chasing it for the North is Janicki. Janicki put some pressure on Shacklady in the far corner. Now it comes out to the half wall, held in by the North. One last rush for them in the final minute. Johnson with a backhander. Puts it on the stick of Gustafson. Gustafson and Shacklady will battle behind the cage of Willicotki. Now it's Janicki. Can't control it. Good battle going on. 20 to go in the period. Rowan Mason can't get it out. And dumped back in. Touched up by Augusta Johnson from Thief River Falls. And offside called with 13 seconds to go here in the half. Some great banners in this rink here in St. Cloud. St. Cloud Apollo, St. Cloud Cathedral, the Icebreakers, some state championship banners, Central Lakes Conference banners. I love coming to the MAC. It's a fun place. That'll do it for the first half. South and North all square at 3 apiece. We'll be back here after a minute from the MAC.
When life adds a new ache, stiffens your stride, cuts the fun short, slows your hustle, puts the pause on play, Summit Orthopedics Urgent Care is here to pick you up, to dust you off, to get you back to the things that matter most, and to get you back to living life at your Summit.
Welcome to the pinnacle of hockey excellence. At APX Hockey, we redefine what it means to compete, to develop, and to succeed both on and off the ice. Our world-class coaching staff with decades of professional experience are not just mentors, but architects of potential. Here, it's not just about becoming elite, it's about committing to something bigger than yourself. We are APX Hockey. Achieve greatness.
Dead even. All right, we're ready for the second half here. North versus South. We're all even. Shots on goal, 10 apiece. Goals in net, 3 apiece. There's Panicook. To her forehand, rips a wrister. That's wide on the new goaltender for the North, Tegan Huel from Cloquet, Esco Carlton. And here's Landry Brooks. She clears one up. In goal for the South, Shelby Dryhorst. Shelby was on the South team last week for the Stars of Tomorrow. I remember getting a couple videos of her making some clutch saves. Now Miller back. Maddie Miller to her forehand. Defended nicely by Audrey Carl. And Panicook gets it. Pokes it out. Chipping in is Graham. Gets to her forehand. Feeds it to Hirabashi. Miller intercepts it. Takes it back. This is Birdie. Birdie gets. Dumps it in. She'll chase Bloomdahl. Bloomdahl finds Moan. Moan will fire one off the wall. Miller will get after it. And puck goes on net. Easy save for Shelby Dryhorst. And we get a whistle with 18:23 to go. In the game, we're tied at 3 apiece. Back to the point, wrist shot. Over the crossbar, back to the point again. Ram fires. That one goes just wide. And holding it in, and eventually getting it out is the South. They look like they were going to get pinched in there by Garamone. And chasing it is Siri. Siri up to center, picked up by Parpart. Parpart takes it wide, leans in, shot. Hits some traffic and goes behind the net. Picked up by Ojanen. Ojanen will bring it out. Can she get past Olsen? She does, but loses the puck in the process. Brueggemann gets it in. Now it's picked up by Garamone. Garamone takes it wide, fires a wrister, bounces on net, covered up by Dryhorst. With 17-17 remaining in the game, score is still tied at 3-3. Up by Mason. Mason, she'll bring it up, take it through some traffic. Good play there by Westover on the blue line to stymie Mason. Westover back at it again. Held in Brueggemann. Picked up by Potter. Nice pass. Potter to Mason for a shot that gets deflected wide. Picked up Johnson now. Johnson, Deeks, nice pass. Westover now with some time. Gets by Brueggemann, gains the zone. Johnson leveled off a little bit. I think we're going to get a trip on Johnson. I think her stick got caught in the skate. I mean, and she was trying to, I think I got caught inside of the blade and took her down. Johnson called for a trip. Picked up by Mason. Mason stops, fires one. Blocked by Moan. Moan will bring it out. Get it back. Gets it on her stick again. Moan hooked twice by Brueggemann, no call. And now here comes trouble. Mason one-on-one with Westover. Mason gets the speed. Good defense, but nothing you can do to defend that. Wow, Rowan Mason with a snipe on the power play. Gives South the lead with 15:41 to go. That's her second of the day. South leads 4-3. I had a chance to ref Rowan Mason. I think she had 3 or 4 goals in that game last Friday in Eden Prairie. Pantacook. Shot wide. Unassisted goal. Pantacook pushes it. Brooks pokes it out. Now Moan. That's going to be offside on the north. 15:10 to go. Gets over to Carl. Carl backhands it further into the neutral zone, but it's picked up by Swart. Swart's got the speed. She takes it on her backhand. Look at, she gets faster. Swart all the way through to her forehand. Oh, she tries to go 5-hole, and Dryhorse with a big save. Swart can't control it. Picked up by Hirabashi. She gets it in. Here's Getz. This is Birdie. Birdie gets on the backhand, gets swatted off the play. Now Swart. Good feet, makes a good move. Now she's knocked off the play by Mitchell. Morel, excuse me, Julia Morel. Parpart gets it in. Garamone. Adriana Garamone. This one's shot wide. Picked up by Olsen. That goes through the crease. Morel couldn't get her stick on it. Shot now, blocker save by Hooley. And here comes the North. Graham, Nelly, looks for Swart. And Parpart gets it. Swart gets it back. Swart trying to ice it, can't. She goes down. And bringing it in now. Good hustle. We get now a penalty. Another penalty on the North. That's 2 in a row on them. I think this is going to be on Ojinen maybe. This looks like Ojinen. Yeah. Ho, ho, ho. Costly penalty by Eleanor Ojinen.
Her father Jeff will be happy about that.
Her father Jeff will not be happy about that. Well, let's see if the North can kill this penalty. Last power play, it was a Rowan Mason show. And look at that, Rowan Mason back on the ice.
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 6:54 of period number 2. That's Team North Ojinen, 2 minutes tripping.
2 minutes for tripping. Looked like more like an assault than anything else. I'm joking, Eleanor. I'm joking. I'm only joking. Good call, but again, sticks got tangled. Mason. Can she get it past Westover? She can, but it's going to go into the corner. Westover and Mason will battle for it. Westover wins that one. Now they'll go in the corner again. Good pressure by Potter. Held in. Goal. Bar in. Right off the near bar by Shack Lady. She didn't even know she's got in the net yet. And it's 5-3. Another power play goal by the South. Costly penalties by the North.
South boss, you had 5 games yet.
And Justin Moss already in full dance mode right now. Now Brooks. Let's see if she can say something about that. 2-goal lead.
Scoring for Team South.
The South has had a 2-goal lead already in this game. Let's see if the North can equal it. Miller in the corner, fires. Dry Horse with the save in the corner. Bergerman gets the assist. In the corner they go. Miller battles. Held in now by the North. Shots still even, 13-13. Miller spins, Deeks feeds it in front. One-timer, Brooks, pad save, Dryer Horse, goal! Maybe Janicki, maybe Moan. I don't know who got it. There were so many pucks loose and so many. Yeah, it's Moan gets the goal. She's been a force today for the North. And just like that, it's 5-4. An entertaining game here in the 16 championship. Thank you for tuning in Thank you to our sponsors, Summit Orthopedic and APX Hockey, for their sponsorship of today's programming.
Goal scored by number 2, Patty Bowen.
Hattie Moen.
Number 5, Landry Brooks. And number 9, Patty Miller. Time for goal 8:38 of period number 2. That's T1
Passed up, pokes it 3. Good hustle by her. This one sneaks through. Panicook gets in a little early. That was Birdie. And the North down by a goal. Still plenty of time. Ramon battles through the wall, gets it in. Nice play there by Adriana to get it in. Win a race. Mason pokes the puck out. This one comes out to neutral. Dumped in by Bloomdahl. And now Siri all the way off the wall to Ojanen. And she dumps it back. Ojanen chases, gets with it. Birdie walks in, shot on ice, covering it up is Tegan Hool. Okay, is Eleanor Ojanen from Cloquet, Esco, or Carleton? Cloquet, just straight Cloquet.
Dad teaches at the high school.
What's that?
Her dad teaches at the high school.
Oh, and Dad teaches at the high school. We're learning more about the Ojanen family every day. Former football coach. They were good in football, too, if I recall, when he was there. But once he left, the program just crumbled. I think that's the way you told the tale.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that. All right, okay. In the corner. Back to Brueggemann. And intercepted by Bloomdahl. Gets it out. Off the stick of Janicki. Now it's Shacklady. Shacklady at the checkered line, dumps it in. And turning on it is Olsen. She can't get it out. And holding it in is Parpart. Now shot on. Good save by Hooley. Brueggemann holds the zone. We've called Brueggemann's name a lot, especially on that blue line, holding pucks in. Now it's Shacklady. Long pass. Nice play there by PJ. Finds Olsen. Love that head up, diagonal cross ice pass. Now it's Gustafson putting some pressure on Carl. Carl backhands it out, intercepted. Holson gets it back, Westover looking for Brooks, can't find her. That one's off the mark. We're going to get icing on the south. 8:25 to go, North trailing by a goal. And we'll get a face-off to the right-hand side of Shelby Dryhorst. Potter loses it, picked up by Moan, and Moan gets another one on net. Shot on, another play by Moan. And that's a pad save made by Dryhouse. Moan is really starting to assert herself here in the second half. So through. And this one's chipped out, Bloomdahl. But Mason will fire on all cylinders, and Bloomdahl gets back just in time. Now Brooks clears it out. This one's chipped in, off, delayed offside call. I don't know, some confusion there amongst the referees. I thought the delayed offsides was cleared, and the back official blew it dead. They think they just called a offsides. Now Bloomdahl loses it to Mason. Mason just an inch or two away from a golden opportunity. Now Garamone chases it, offside, icing called. With 7:13 to go. Shots 18-14 in favor of the North. That's Zippity Doodah. That's Zippity Doodah playing on the organ. In front, good chance for the South, taken away. Here comes Gabby Swart. Swart will get the edge. Can she get it again? She does. Swart, wrist shot off the side of the net, and she loses her footing too. Back to the point. Westover with a wrist shot. That hits some traffic. Poking at it. And eventually goes in the corner. Firing it out is Siri. That ups right on the stick of Birdie Getz. Birdie Getz defended nicely by Swart, who gets back with the in front of the net. Shot. Pad save. Another chance for the South. That one's cleared out by Swart. And Brueggemann will get after it. Brueggemann to her forehand. Cut off. Oof. Dangerous play by Janicki. Hits Brueggemann. And a call on Janicki. Part of me thinks it was dangerous. Part of me thought she skated right through the hands. Good call. Tough call, but good call. And I heard possibly an uncle, maybe a dad, maybe a coach go, no! And I don't blame him. It was really close. Bad to the bone. Shot on, saved by Hooley. Brueggemann can't control it. Now it's Miller. Miller to Brooks. Brooks dangles, nice feet. Shot. That one goes just wide. Poked away. Parpart 2-on-1 with Olsen. Olsen, good play by Ojanen to break it up. Can't get her stick on it. Good opportunity by Olsen in front. More chances. Now Westover sweeps it along. Cleared out by Miller. All the way down. Icing waved. Clearing that one out of Shack Lady. Shack Lady pokes at it. Now it's Brooks. Brooks backhander to Moan. Moan stick handling, loses it, gets it back. Moan. Nice play there, gains the zone. Strong on her skates. Potter can't control it. Now it's Moan again. Moan fires one in. That one goes just wide. And eventually cleared out. all the way down. Parpar wins the race, feeds it in front. Darwitz fires wide. And now bringing it out is Olsen. Olsen to Moen. Moen gains the zone. Dangles, quick shot. That one goes just wide. Swart will chase it to Mason all the way out. That one's going to go just on net. Pad save, icing waved. Obviously, Graham up the near wall. And it's taken away by Swart. Like I said, she's got speed. Cuts in, shot, long rebound, goal! Hattie Moen again. And it's tied 5-5. Swart with the speed. Moen with the garbage pickup in front. Got it past Dryhorst. And we're tied at 5. The whole game, Nicole Pesta, the coach for the North, has been chill, just super chill, until that moment when Moen tied it up. She's down there giving high fives, and she's fired up. We're down to the last 4 minutes. Score's tied, 5-5. Buckle up. It's going to be a fun finish here from St. Cloud. Bloomdahl pokes it through. Now bringing it out is Swart. She did it just a minute ago. That's offside. Good play, though, by Swart. She was just a little too close to that blue line.
To honor this year's runner-up and champion of the 2016 division.
Swart is the one who really ignited that last goal by Moen. Just a little faster than everybody out there. She and Mason have got the jets on their skates. So the North has had two two-goal comebacks. One at 3-1 and one at 5-3 in this game. Johnson goes down, picking it up. Good hustle there by Janicki. Janicki, good feet. She cuts through. She gets hooked a bit by Getz, no call. Getz was trying to lift the stick up, but got the stick under the chicken wing. That's why I called the hook. Here comes Getz back. Westover, good defensive play. Gustafson can't get it in the zone. Now Getz with Panikuk. Caught in the skates of Ojinen. Now Westover loses it. Getz backhand on net, covering it up with 2:26 to go as Tegan Hool, or Hooley, I have just changed it back and forth. I have no idea how to pronounce her last name. She made a big save there. And a new set of North, a new set of South. Back to the point, Brueggemann. The Parpar shot, puck's loose. She can't cover it. Another big save, poked through the net by Julia Morell, right in front. Bangs it home. And the South grabs the lead back, 6-5. Hool just could not get the glove on top of it. She tried 3 or 4 times. Brooks. Deeks once, can't do it twice. Morell now dumps it in. Icing called. And timeout called by the North with 2:03 to go. Brueggemann and Olsen on the assist to Morell. Nicole Pesta calls timeout with 2:03 remaining. Swart wins the draw. Goalie out. Final 2 minutes. That one hits a stick of the North defender, Janicki. They clear it out. That goes in. And Panicuk doesn't understand the truest definition of tag up. You have to wait for all of your players to get back, not just yourself on the touch up. Now, gaining the zone, we get offside on the North. Goes in. Shackley clears but not out. And North gains the zone. Brooks pressuring Shacklady in the corner. Brooks gets it. Kicks it. Loose. Swart can't get it out. Panicuk with a nice play. Mason gets it in. Offside waved. Mason now wants the hat trick. And now it's Moan. Addie Moan. Deeks getting it in. And offside called. The referee who is on the line didn't see it. The back referee from the opposite blue line blows it dead. I saw the offside, and a good call by the more senior official, we'll call him. Graham fires it across. Miller wins the race. 47 to go. Brooks can't control it. Shacklady can't get it out. Brooks, can she get it in? They'll battle along the wall. Brueggemann clears it but not out. Moan. Deeks but loses it to guess who? Mason. Good back check by the North. 31 to go in the game. South leading by a goal. Brueggemann looking for the empty netter. Can't get it in. Now it's Graham. Can't clear it out. Held in by Mason. Now it's Brueggemann. Empty net. Goal! Stella Brueggemann gives South the victory. 2-goal lead with 18 seconds to go. Congratulations to the South. And a good effort by the North, coming back twice from 2 goals down. And that'll do it. 18 seconds on the clock, now 10 on the clock, and the South will be champions of the Minnesota Selects. North and South played in Stars of Tomorrow in the 3rd place game last week. This week, they play in the championship, and South is the champion.
Team South 7 and Team North 5. Hockey fans, stick around. In just a moment, we will have our award ceremony honoring this year's runner-up and champion of the 2016 division. Both teams line up on their respective blue lines. We will begin the award ceremony shortly. Hockey fans, Minnesota opportunity to thank all participants and fans for your support of this, the 38th Annual Minnesota Selects Hockey Festival. Once again, we will be honoring the student athletes for their academic achievements during the year. Those players who have earned a 3.0 or better GPA will receive a pin recognizing their academic achievement. Hockey fans, at this time we will be presenting awards to this year's runner-up in the 2016 division, Team North. Players, as I read your names, do please come forward to accept your awards. She is a skills competition winner number 1, 11 Halstead. Number 2, Patty Moen. Number 3, Adriana Garma. Number 4, Kinley Olsen. Number 5, Landry Brooks. Number 6, Decora Blumdahl. Number 7, Abby Westover. Number 8, Gia Janicki. Number 9, Maddie Miller. Number 10, Eleanor Ojanen. Number 11, Gabby Swartz. Number 12, Reeve Pesta. Number 14, Nellie Graham. Number 15, Elia Loma. Number 16, Cora Gustafson. Number 17, Augusta Johnson. And number 30, Tegan Hoole. Hockey fans, put your hands together for this year's runner-up in the 2016 division, Team North. And now, hockey fans, we will have the presentation of awards to this year's champion of the 2016 division, Team South. Players, as I read your names, would you please come forward to accept your awards. She is a skills competition winner number 1, Willa Gutke. Number 2, Lucy Series. Number 3, Hadley Parpar. She is a skills competition winner number 4, Anna Hirabayashi. Number 5, Stella Bruggeman. She is a skills competition winner number 6, Birdie Gatz. She is a skills competition winner number 7, Rowan Mason. Number 8, Francis Getz. Number 9, P.J. Sheckley. Number 10, Audrey Carl. She is a skills competition winner, number 11, Lenny Roberts. Number 12, Riley Darwitz. She is a skills competition winner, number 14, Rainey Pintico. A skills competition winner, number 15, Macy Potter. She is a skills competition winner, number 16, Julia Morel. Number 17, Jelly Olsen. And she is a skills competition winner, number 30, Shelby Joyhorse. And hockey fans, at this time, let's put your hands together for this year's champion of the 2016 division, Team South. Hockey fans, that concludes our awards ceremony. Coming up at approximately 9:45 a.m. this morning, we'll have our championship game in the 2015 division, featuring Team South and Team East. Thank you very much for attending.
When life adds a new ache, stiffens your stride, cuts the fun short, slows your hustle, puts the pause on play, Summit Orthopedics Urgent Care is here to pick you up, to dust you off, to get you back to the things that matter most, and to get you back to living life at your Summit.
Welcome to the pinnacle of hockey excellence. At APX Hockey, we redefine what it means to compete, to develop, and to succeed both on and off the ice. Our world-class coaching staff with decades of professional experience are not just mentors, but architects of potential. Here, it's not just about becoming elite, it's about committing to something bigger than yourself. We are APX Hockey. Achieve greatness.